And that's going to be about it. Hi, people. What's going on? What up? What happening? We're here. We're live. No, we're not, but we're back. Happy holidays to those of y'all that experienced the holidays. We're starting the holiday season here in America, um, in this crappy ass place. I love these people like trying to make me out to be somebody I'm not, that I give a crap about this country, and like all this garbage going on over here. And you notice how there's more maps about like a nuclear war, what to do in a nuclear war, where's the best place to be, and there's really no good place to be. Well, there's a reason why you're seeing all these, but let's not get into the doom and gloom. Let's get into this paper aircraft stuff because we've been missing for a few days. I've still been having a little bit of issues, but I might have solved them. And if I haven't solved them, I'm going to solve them even more because I got more stuff coming. I'm just teching it all the hell out. It's just some strange crap going on. Like, I'm having to debug my own system different ways, and I've really gotten into checking out the bugging logs and stuff like that. So I got it. We're getting it. We're good. Anyway, hey, it's the weekly. We wanted to do the weekly to get back in the swing of things. Not making it live because I'm trying to do this the right way from now on. I'll make the other one like it'll be a featured live show. It won't be this because this is kind of like a weekly review of what happened in the previous week. And well, I mean, whenever I choose to do it, or whenever we choose to do it on a weekly, we'll do it during a weekly. But we're sticking to this. This way, I also know how long this is going to take. I mean, it's good to talk paper airplanes with the members and the non-members and anybody that flights and anybody wants to see builds and the techs and so on and so forth. And that's all well and good, and I like that. And we're going to get to that, but it's not going to be this show. This show, I'm like, I should have done this for New Year's, but now's as good a time as any. So basically what this is about is, like I said, we're gonna try some of this stick-to-itiveness, and I don't want to go off topic. I already started, and I should have done that, and I've been missing, but we're gonna fix that, and here we the freak go. Basically, the weekly show is what we said. We're trying to review what happened in the previous week in IVPAC, out of IVPAC, in the paper aircraft world. Mostly this is the paper aircraft world. It will feature IVPAC, it just won't be entirely because of what it is. So that being said, what happened out there? In the video worlds and seeing what we're doing, obviously, there's been some good stuff. A lot of people putting out stuff that I've noticed that actually I've been popping on. You can call it lurking because we haven't produced any videos. Like I said, we'll get back to it. It's just been the holidays. A little bit of the curve appeal. I don't know if any of the other members have gotten anything out there. It doesn't look like it because I have been looking. I just haven't seen anything. Nothing from ours. I'm looking through, nothing of ours. So you haven't missed anything on our end. Yeah, but everybody else though, like IDE24 Coon's got. You've been. I hope I'm saying that right because it sounds like I'm saying coon, like the raccoon. But y'all know. Man, there's actually a bunch. So looking pretty cool. Experiment Cool got a couple of them there from yesterday, 3 days ago. Paper Planes channel put something out this morning to us, but next day, yesterday to y'all. I also realized that's another thing I want to change up because a lot of the work, by the time I'm doing this, and I call it Wednesday nights, it's Thursday for everybody. So that's why I sticking to this is like, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. We're going to do this a little differently. I want to stick to it like this because now it's like, again, if it's nighttime here, it's the next day for just about the rest of the world. It's because America's last in just about everything. So another reason why I'm transitioning to that. Welcome to Friday morning show. Bang. So yeah, there's that. Let's see. Boy, origami's like, oh my God, Ukraine dude is like busting out some stuff. But they're all like items, not real planes, and I was kind of worried about that. But that's okay. It doesn't really have to be anything like that. Like I said, IDE24, the Japanese channel, always awesome watching their stuff. I mean, seriously. It's like they get into builds, but they get into the flights, and the flights, I mean, it doesn't look like what you picture as a traditional paper plane, like if it's folded or anything like that, but they're like white wings. If ever y'all remember white wings, they look like white wings, and it's always like a balsa glider or a cardstock glider with a fuselage and an empennage. It's just, this stuff is beautiful. It really is beautiful. Paper Planes channel looks like it's something that flaps its wings. Actually, it looks like it kind of keeps it at a dihedral incidence while it flies. That's really cool. Experiment Cool, a couple of planes that everything they usually bring out is like really, I mean, like they look good. They just look good. They use cool paper. And his plane's like, damn, why didn't I think of that every damn time? So it's pretty amazing when you consider that. Like, just that those kind of planes can come out, like, keep it in mind. You know what I'm saying? Keep it in mind. Watch that stuff, and like mimic it if it works good. If you like it, whatever. I mean, especially if they're putting it out for you to do that. So, HPAC line's got one, but that's just a die. So that's celebrating the holidays coming up. Made an origami submarine. That's kind of cool. Looking through there, man. Koo's been racking it up for the past 5 to 7 days, man. He's been producing. Nick Ass Origami's got one out there from 7 days ago last week. We're going to kind of do this as a Lux thing because we've been missing for a while. So I'm tapping into 7 days, maybe even approaching the 10 days, which I will. But just because if origami, just, dude, seriously, if that's him producing and he puts up, it's the Ukraine's channel, Origami Ukraine's channel. Direpo, I'm probably not saying that right because I know he's trying to put English to acrylic, but he's got a bunch of stuff, snowboards and the dragons, and he's been like cranking it out. And if you'll notice on a lot of his videos in the top right, he's got a number. And if that's like the number of articles he's got a lot of stuff. And it all looks really cool. Not even really, I mean, he's got some flyers. Not recently, but he's got some flyers, and that's what keeps you in there. Going back 12 days, Jason Merrill's got something back on there. But mostly it's the Ukrainian dude, and I always support Ukraine. God, we got to support Ukraine now more than ever, especially in this damn country. Yep, not getting into that. Paper Plane Channel Experiment Cooler, like leading the wedge, though. They got a bunch of stuff there. ID67, he's got some stuff. Yeah, looks pretty good. HPAT line does have a couple others in there for the future dart. Yeah, it looks like he's been like rocking the world there. Going back 2 weeks, though, it's still kind of like the same stuff, same flux. Everybody's getting those out there. Foldable Flight's got one from 2 weeks ago. Oh, you got one. Good on you. I need to get another cutting mat because I got ideas and I got to change this up. I have ideas. Yeah, I always say that. I always got ideas. Blah, blah, blah. Easy to talk about ideas, isn't it? And then just looking just because I can't go in 3 weeks ago. Just, again, most of the same core group that's getting them out there. It needs to be us. It's not us. I mean, we would be in that, but then I'm looking from our channel. So these are ones you check out. Like, they're all links because we're subscribed to them. Hopefully they subscribe back to us. Check them out. See some fascinating stuff there. And I mean, like, literally, this is like above and beyond what us members. What we members as IVPAC do is practically basic to what some of these guys get out there. And so it's really fascinating paper crafting. It's only some of it flies, but it does. Every one of it gives you ideas, and that's the whole point to it. Ironically enough, not too many of them seem to be, but not too many. Oh no! Let me scratch that before I say that. I was going to say not too many flight videos, but no. Actually, it looks like the other way around. It doesn't look like too many how to builds, more a bunch of flight videos, which is great. They always show you on the channels they feature the plane on the cover, which is a good thing. I mean, your ID card should be something that like, hey, check out this bird. This is the bird that's featured. So obviously you want to see that. But obviously you want to see what you're flying. But a lot of these are flight videos, which is. Hell, that's even better than the how to builds. It's really cool, obviously, when you get the combination, and I guess that's kind of what everybody does. I don't know, but the Sky King actually, I didn't even notice it. The Sky King's got one. You know who that is? Sorry, I'm just witnessing it. I remember watching this. This was about 2 weeks ago. Sky King's, yeah, Tadeo-san, but. What the hell's going on? I'm looking at the video and it's like, okay, this is like I would say God's eye view. It's like a POV from the plane itself, and it's obviously, I know what you did. You attached a paper airplane onto a drone. Damn, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be quiet. I didn't pay attention to that before. I actually kind of thought if you look at the video, go to the Sky Kings page, which is Tadeo-san's is his channel, but what he did was he put damn, that's cool. He put a paper airplane on a drone, then flew the plane on a drone above like clouds in a valley. And so you kind of got a first person perspective of, damn, you could really do that, could you? Ideas, this is why we want. So if you did that, like, okay, if you could mimic the flight path of your bird, you could attach it to a drone, fly it, and then show you, like, this is what it'd be like, which is, think about it, people, that's probably as close as we'll ever come, because there's really no point, even if we could do it. Do you really think there's going to be a point where we get a camera small enough to fit on, light enough to fit on a paper airplane and go for a ride without sacrificing anything? By way of, we talked to KIA a couple weeks back about the size of his birds, but see, that's the whole thing. Yeah, you could fit them if you make it, building a big enough paper airplane, but what Toda-san here did, he's got what looks like a regular, it's hard to tell because it's an FPV, you're on the drone, you're on board the drone, and the paper plane is leading, but it's really cool, kind of awe-inspiring, and like, just like, yeah, we should do this. Flying, the valley, it's hard to say, the trees look low, I'd give it about like 1,500 feet maybe. That is a really cool idea. So obviously your plane can't do that, but if it could, I don't know it's got it locked in. That's the only thing that made me think it might actually be, like, it might be CGI because the plane is so steady. So, I mean, I know he uses cardstock a lot of times and it's probably reinforced, but there's no flapping of wing, even though it's obvious that the drone is moving. God, is it attached onto a gimbal? It like moves independently of the camera. No flapping of the wing. Check out the video from the Sky King. It's Toda-san's other channel, another one of the channel. It's really, man. It looks like there's a little bit of motion. But anyway, like, cool idea, great idea. And like I said, if the only way you could probably do it, because again, like, you can attach a camera onto a big enough plane. If you get it big enough, it won't be, there's some really tiny cameras out there. I have one, but it's not tiny enough that I couldn't put it on, say, any type of regular, even a Javelin, without doing it much harm, especially because I'd probably kill the camera on the flight down. But if you want to experience like a phase flight or any of the planes, anything that glides, a Vulcan flight, Thunderbolt flight, that's an interceptor too, but still, you can't imagine getting it small enough and not be weighed enough onto your regular plane. Like Abby likes to talk about, hey, let's make some noise. Like Abby likes to talk about the number 10 Exile that KIA built. You know, if you want that particular plane, you know, so it's only like as small as it is, your camera's just not going to hold it right. It's just not. The plane's not going to hold the camera right. The camera's going to be wrong. That's probably where he's flying over. Damn, that's cool. Anyway, yeah, so this is as close as it's probably going to get. So you use the drone to duplicate your flight path, get it up there, and then it will actually be like flying a plane. Cool idea. This is just gliding around the clouds, which is about the only way you can do that, although you could technically throw it, but this way he ensures that he gets the plane back. Great idea. Just great idea. The master has taught us again. Not that we wouldn't know, but seriously, it's freaking, yeah. Gotta watch out for stuff like that. Anyway, yeah, so there it is. You got those. Check them all out. Check out, if you can't follow along with what I had said, check out our subscription page, and like almost all of them, you can just backtrack to how long it's been, past week, past 2 weeks. Hell, a year if you really feel you need to catch up. And we're sticking to our regular schedule here. We're sticking to a norm. I'm going to do this. We'll still have the live shows. Paper Aircraft Weekly may not be that live anymore. So, but get ready. Like I said, I told you changes are coming. These changes are coming. I'm instigating them. We're getting rolling. We're getting going. So I don't know how many years ago I said we were going to do this. And I said, like, we'll wait till the end of the year, but it's like, you know what? Hell with it. No better time like the present, because why not? So we're kicking it off, and this is how it's going to be. Just get used to these, and yeah. It's the best way for it, you know? I mean, seriously, it's the best thing for it. Just do it like this. But anyway, that's our show for the night. I want to keep it in this, like, realm. Should be able to get this stuff out. It's like a 15 to 20 to 30 minute show. Y'all don't have big attention spans anyway, so the shorter the better. We're going to start calling the other ones a podcast, but that's how it is. But thanks for watching. Thanks for I would say coming out, but it's not live. I'm going to stop that and get that right. But yeah, thanks for being here. We'll get these more important shows out to you, but in the meantime, we'll keep these weeklies, and you know the drill.